Hi witches, whenever you're creating something, your foundation is the most crucial element. When cooking, recipes have essential ingredients. To last, relationships must have deep foundations. Engineers know this very well because any type of construction needs a very solid foundation. When you need to master any art, you need to understand the foundation of that art, either drawing, music, pottery. If we disregard the importance of foundations whenever we are creating anything, and we go ahead and we create without it, we're going to end up with faulty, bad, or non-lasting results. Today, I'm going to share with you the foundation of my magic, what I follow since day number 1. These are basic guidelines that I abide and live by to ensure a successful path. If this is something that interests you, witches, stick around because it's coming up right now. What couple of weeks for me. Thank you so much for being here this first Monday of January 2023. Happy New Year, witches. I am so excited to be here one more year. This is crazy how many years we have been together. 10 years we have been together. And I have a new video for you today. And I want to start the year with this video. I think it's very important that you understand what I'm going to talk about today is going to be very beneficial for your witchcraft path, for your normal life, for your spiritual path. Last Monday, I was absent. I was spending some time with my husband's family, and not everybody knows what I do, witches, so I cannot stop in the middle of everything and start talking about witchcraft on my phone or whatnot. So I appreciate your patience. I miss you guys so very much. Also, I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for all your support. Your orders are all filled up and they're going to be shipping tomorrow because the post office is closed today, but all the orders are going to be shipped tomorrow. So you know who you are. Your order is going to be on your way tomorrow. I have a lot of new things and I'm very excited to share all this with you. Also, witches, thank you so very much for your patience in this holiday time. Because of the nature of my job, my mundane job, I have no life. I have no time to even have lunch. So I appreciate everybody that has been so patient with emails and whatnot. It's really, truly a gruesome time this time of the year for me. Let's get into the video. I want to start by mentioning Eliphas Levi. I'm not going to get into Eliphas Levi too much because that will take another whole video, maybe more than one, to talk about Eliphas Levi. Let's suffice with saying that Eliphas Levi was an author, an esoteric author, and we owe him the drawing that I'm going to put right here of the sabbatical goat that we know nowadays as Baphomet. He was the one that did this drawing. So back in 1854, Eliphas Levi, in his book, Transcendental Magic, he spoke of 4 indispensable, that means super important, conditions that every magi or witch nowadays must possess in order to be successful in what they do. These conditions are, number 1, an intelligence illuminated by study. Number 2, an intrepidity that nothing can check. Number 3, a will that nothing can break. And number 4, a discretion that nothing can corrupt and nothing intoxicates. These, my beautiful witches, are considered to be the foundation and the 4 pillars of all practical and esoteric magic. To know, to dare, to will, and to keep silent. That is, my pretties, the witch's pyramid. Back in the early 2000s, when I started my research for witchcraft, when I started my path, I discovered these 4 tenets in Silver Raven Wolf book. This one that I have over here, because this is the original. Solitary Witch, the Book of Shadows for the New Generation. And ever since then, witches, these have been the guidelines that I follow. Whenever I'm in doubt, whenever I have questions, whenever things are not working out for me, I circle back to this because this is my foundation. These 4 principles, these 4 guidelines, these 4 conditions that I must have in order to be successful in my magic. And here I am. I want to share this with you because I think it's imperative that you understand it, that you use it, that you comprehend it in order for you to be successful. If I'm going to sit here and teach you spells, I also want you to understand that there are certain things that you must abide by, that you must follow, that you must practice for your magic to be successful. Before I share with you what I think about these 4 tenets, I want you to know that in the early 1900s, Aleister Crowley added another one to these tenets. I use these 4, and these are the ones that I'm going to share with you. Number 1, to know. According to Eliphas Levi, you must have an intelligence illuminated by study. And that is something that every Monday I finish my videos by telling you to be smart and stay wicked. So doing your research, doing your study is already a given. This is something that I talk to you constantly. But you don't only need to know book information, which you need to know yourself. And you need to know your surroundings. And that includes energy around you, and that includes nature around you, the spiritual world around you. You must know, you must be aware, you must acknowledge all that. Be very aware of what you think and understand and identify the things that you have conditioned yourself to believe and the things that you put in your head and you have conditioned yourself to think. Because understand that the way you see life in turn will influence the result of your magic, will influence your spiritual life, will influence the quality of life that you have, which for good or for ill. So be very aware of the things and the state of mind that you have. You have to know yourself. And also ask yourself, are your current conditions based on your poor choices? This is part of knowing yourself, being honest with yourself, introspection, right? When something don't work for you in life, it's time for you to take a step back and analyze, what am I ignoring? What am I missing here? Is it book information? Is it intellectual information? Or is it mundane information that I am not seeing? Think about that, witches. Number 2, to dare. This is my very favorite from all these 4 tenets, because when I started my witchcraft path, I was so full with fear of, coming from a Christian family. The first thing that you have in your head is that you're going to see Satan in the middle of the night, or you're going to have demons pulling your toes when you're sleeping, which you need to walk your talk. Do you understand? So you need to dare. Are you there to face your fears? Are you there to overcome those fears? Are you ready to be proactive and courageous in what you're about to do? You must dare to believe in yourself. And you must dare to trust the universe and your own abilities. Many times I get witches emailing me, WhiteRaven, I am so afraid about doing the spell. Can you do it for me? WhiteRaven, I did this spell and now I'm hearing all these noises in the middle of the night. Which, if you're going to talk the talk, you're going to have to walk the walk. In order for you to be a successful witch, you must know. Number 2, you must dare. According to Eliphas Levi, you must have an intrepidity that nothing can check. Number 3, to will. According to Eliphas Levi, you must have a will that nothing can break. You have to see it to manifest it, witch. You have to see it in your mind. You have to create it over here to see it through. You have to will it into reality. You have to work towards your dream. You must be proactive and not let the world pass you by. You want a job? Get off your butt and go get your job. You want to learn more? Get off your butt and go study. You are sick? Get off your butt and go to the doctor. You must be proactive, witch. Magic, wisdom, abundance, health, love, happiness does not fall on your lap, witch. You have to do your part. You must be willing to look at your problems straight on, straight in the face, and create positive solutions and grow from it. You must learn how to focus your thoughts in order to reach your goals. It takes a lot of effort, witches. If magic was easy, anybody could do it. Oh, let me rephrase that. Anybody does magic. Anybody plays to do magic, right? And they all say they'll do magic. I mean, go to TikTok right now. So many witches doing magic, right? But doing magic, especially getting magic to be successful for you, and that also includes your life. It's just not doing magic. These 4 tenets to me are so important in just the way I live. Not only my magical life, but my spiritual life and my mundane life. And I don't say mundane with any kind of disdain or I'm not trying to, pretend that my life is bad or anything like that. But I'm just talking about life as a flesh, as a human being. When I follow these guidelines, everything in my life falls in place. And I know what I have to do when something feels off. Go back to my foundation, right? This is my foundation. So it takes effort to be a successful witch. It's not just repeat what you read or what you see in YouTube. It's doing your own part, being proactive about the things that you learn or you're reading, analyzing, digesting. It's very important, witch, that you do your part. Now we're going to go to this last condition, and that is going to be number 4, to be silent. According to Eliphas Levi, you must have a discretion that nothing can corrupt and nothing can intoxicate. Witch, shut your mouth. These are very simple terms, right? Be quiet. No one must know your intentions, witch. No one needs to know what you do. The more that you expose yourself, the more opportunity that you have for other people to interfere with your magic. Do not allow people to mess up with your magic before it even had the time to manifest. Keep it quiet, witch. Do not share valuable information with people that does not deserve to have this information. I mean, it's really hard for me to sit in front of this camera and teach you so many spells when I know deep in my heart that so many of you needs these spells, especially my curses. And when I know that other people are going to take this information and they're going to use it for the wrong reasons. It's really hard to do that. So when you are doing your magic, keep it quiet, witch. Don't tell anybody what you're doing, and don't give precious information, secrets of the craft, to people that do not deserve to know it. Think before you speak, witch. Think, what are you saying? I mean, we decree things with our mouth. And different from that type of silence, you must also have a quiet mind, because you need to listen to the silence. And that means you need to listen to the world. You need to listen to the universe. You need to listen to the energies around you. Maybe the spiritual world have something to tell you. You acquire that by practicing meditation, for example. Again, you have to be proactive, witch. So keeping silence is also a very important condition that you must abide by. These are my guidelines, witches. They're pretty much common sense. This is not complicated, but it takes a lot of processing and it takes a lot of understanding. The more you do it and the longer you strive to practice by these 4 conditions, the easier it will get for you. If you think that your magic is not working properly, if you think that life is not working properly, if you think that your spiritual life is disconnected, think about these 4 conditions, witches. Analyze it. Apply this to you. These are very easy guidelines, but you have to commit to it. I receive emails about spells not working. I receive emails about people feeling stuck. I receive many emails, surprisingly, about people that tell me I've been a witch for a very long time and my magic is stuck, is not working. To that, I ask, witch, do you know? Are you daring? Are you willing? Are you keeping silent? Which is, thank you very much for being here this first Monday of the year. In this video right here, 7 years ago, I share a little bit of this knowledge with you. Today, I am sharing this new video on this topic again, not only because I have grown as a witch and in my spiritual life and I have different things to say, but because I honestly, from the bottom of my heart, believe that this will be great help for anybody that is feeling stuck or anybody that is striving to be a very successful witch. I still recommend this book. I think it's a great book. I have a lot of love for this book, and I have a lot of love for Silver Raven Wolf. It's a Wicca book, but you know what? It is one of the smartest book I ever read so far when it comes to witchcraft. I got so much information from this book that helped me grow, because Silver Raven Wolf is going to recommend so much literature for you to continue your path. I appreciate you witches so much. I love you guys so much, and I am here for you because I want to be for you what I wish I had when I started. Which takes me to this year 2023, I would like to start teaching more magic things. Right? I want to start teaching. Yes, I will never stop sharing with you spells, but I will love to know which things do you want me to teach you? Which things are you having some type of trouble with, problem with? Maybe there's things that I already went through and I had the same troubles that you're having. Please email me at lairofthewitch@yahoo.com. And I'm not telling you for you to tell me the story of your life, and no, I'm talking about things that you want me to teach you that pertains to magic. What topics would you like to hear in my channel? Last, remember to visit me on all my social platforms and visit my website. I have amazing products in there. WhiteRaven and witcheslair.com. I am very excited. Thank you so much for your support. Witches, please, you must stay so very smart. Knowledge is power. Check out the Witches Pyramid. Learn. Strive to be better every day. And above all, witches, you must stay so very wicked. Bye.